it's just it got like corrupted and co-opted. Like as a
that's what allows these
download
companies to like
scheme.
Now,
put in.
now,
It's like basically they just release an
before
unfinished.
I flipped the script. Now you need to go on YouTube Live and tab me up.
Pass. Kind of cringy to ask, honestly. So your tab wasn't genuine. It was just to get a tab back. Wow, I see you, Evan. I see you.
Fuck you! Get it together.
Got him.
We support each other around here, alright?
He told you that shit.
Well,
Sorry if the audio is bad.
Yeah.
Or
This guy's
if the
name is
video
Snort This
is bad.
Bird.
how's it going?
Walmart, can't be Claremont.
I had
and
to
everything died.
cut a whole section out because Colin just like
What?
profusely
Err.
like minutes in.
It's the four nations.
That's not how it works. That's not how the YouTube terms and conditions work.
Walmart is the fire nation.
No?
Walmart is the Fire Nation.
And this is Three News with Socks On. We changed our podcast name.
I can say.
I'm sorry if the audio is bad.
Yeah.
Well, Corbell,
Or
that
if
just
the
means
video
that
is
we're
bad.
Just so I can
We're
drop it.
recording on the 803.
We are
Here we are to talk about the
recording on
effects
phone
of
Wait, you're
it.
because-
recording on the 23rd.
Yeah,
23
because we
AM3, whatever it's called.
God, I gotta fix that.
don't know where the GoPro is. We moved. Yeah.
Woo! We moved.
We moved. This is my real apartment.
Yeah.
I was just, you know, existing there.
What a great camera angle.
I mean, it works.
You don't have to get any of the clutter on the cable. You can
It's so dumb that a bunch of like
They
That's
can't
great.
show here.
fucking special effects you use on CapCut, like enhanced voice and vocal isolation, only works for 15 minutes.
Can you actually copyright that?
Maybe
I
if I
don't know,
cut it
it's
into
how
different clips, it would do it.
Are you wearing one?
Clips need to be within 15 minutes, so I'd have to clip out each 15 minutes of the
Great, great.
and then
Relax.
apply
We're
one
relaxing.
drink
Yeah.
each.
Yeah, relaxing.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I do that for the lyrics stuff. Sorry, Mom.
I have to buy
Sorry, Mom.
The only reason I was thinking about it in the first place is to get audio is crazy.
Who watches the videos with his mom?
Oh my god.
I do. It's funny. She's horrified a good portion of the time. She doesn't understand most of it. She nods her head a lot though,
Ooh, good
and then she goes, Evan, every time I'm doing drugs or like talking about them. So like
We're making you proud, Mom.
it's funny. It's funny. She loves it. She wants to see the doing things. She doesn't just necessarily always like the things I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yo. So Evan, in that case, let's tell the story about how you fucking did coke off 12 strippers' asses at once, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Yo, Rocket League got a collab with Star Wars.
They do.
What is that?
Basically, you get like a spin, a trail. That's the whole plan.
That
You get two things.
gaming sucks now.
Gaming, we're in the worst state of gaming.
Yeah.
All I want to
Looking
know
at-
is what music was in the background of this entire
I play
video.
the same gameplay loop for like 3 hours. And that's it.
Like
There's
literally,
no other content to game.
like at one point, gaming was just like this fresh, new, always evolving, ever expanding, cool thing that like it was an art, right? And now like AAA
Oh my God.
games, they're just,
That's
like,
copyrighted.
studying psychology and
They own that
biology
shit. They own your ass
and
now.
so that they can handcraft their video games. To just like
One of them dropping slurs, the other copyright. Like, come on.
Dopamine.
Get
Buy
your
my
podcast
stuff.
together,
Dopamine.
Evan.
Dopamine. Buy my stuff. It'll give you more dopamine. Buy my stuff.
Dopamine. Buy my
Buy
stuff.
my stuff. I love it. Everyone's doing it. It works. It's the problem. It works.
I feel so full of dopamine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna buy all those games.
And
And you know when it started? It started Hey, we're current on the 23rd.
Yeah,
23,
because
Double editing!
don't know where the GoPro is. We moved.
Yeah!
Yeah, at this point, I'm basically.
This
I
is
just
my
live on
real
stream
part.
now.
Yeah.
I was just.
Right, relax.
We're
I'm
relaxing.
drinking.
Where you even at?
Yeah, relax.
Where's your shit?
You miss 100%. How, what? Oh,
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, me up. Motherfucker ain't even live.
yeah.
Devil worshiper.
On what?
I'm looking for my Twitch because I'm not on
Who
Twitch.
watches the
Yes.
videos?
For what?
I'm on
Oh
YouTube
my
Live.
god.
I do.
Get
It's
together.
funny. She's horrified a
I
good
locked on
portion
my
of the
Twitch
time.
account,
She
so I
doesn't
had to make some
understand most of it.
decisions.
She nods her head a lot, though,
together,
and then she
So
goes,
where are you at?
"Kevin, every time I'm doing drugs or like
Oh my
talking
God.
about them, so like,
Like,
We're making you proud, Mom.
it's funny. It's funny. She loves it. She wants to see the doing things. She doesn't just necessarily always like the things I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yo. So Evan, in that case, let's tell the story about how you fucking did coke off Coke Scripper's asses at once, bro.
Hello.
Not doing
What?
Oh my
You
god.
got a collab with
Evan.
Star Wars?
You hear this?
What is
What?
that?
Basically, you get
Wait,
a
listen.
spin, a trail. That's it. That's the whole goal.
Hold on, I gotta
That-
pause
Yeah,
my
two things.
editing so I can
Yeah,
actually hear
sucks
what you're
now.
trying to tell me.
Gaming and
I fuck it. It's just what I'm watching.
I've seen
I searched in Redhead Viking to try to find you, and you didn't pop up, but this video did.
Well, redhead privilege is real. That's hilarious.
He said they are the
Redhead
master
privilege
race.
is
Are the
real.
master race.
That's hilarious.
No bias.
For sure.
He said they are the master race.
No bias.
Was he doing this shit at work, bro? Like,
Redheads are the
was he doing this
smallest
shit at work,
minority
bro?
in the
Like,
entire world. And redheads with blue eyes, like me, are 1%, less than 1%, I believe, of the global
every hair on my
population,
body is
making
red.
us
Even my eyelashes and pubes.
Every hair
on my
That's
body be a
what's
noble
red.
on the Redhead Island. My eyelashes
how
and pubes.
precious is that? But despite of the global rarity,
Bro, that's so fucking funny. Redhead supremacy! That's a movement
Supporting
I can
this.
get behind.
Where's my link?
That's a movement I can get behind. Hold on, I'm still trying to figure out how to send you a link.
Dashboard, Evan, on YouTube.
Dude, I'm new to YouTube Live, alright?
At the very top, right next to end stream, the share button. Click the share button,
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
fair.
end stream button.
Yeah. Get it together. There, links in general.
Up.
just one click, buy cosmetics, and play the same gameplay. Loop
The chili
for
chew
like
one.
3 hours. And that's it.
All that Baldur's Gate you guys ran 9 months ago, never
At
again.
one point, gaming was just like this
Get it
fresh, new, always
See
evolving.
it live, Evan.
No, see, it's not on Chili HQ. This is my content,
like,
so it's not on.
like
it's
it was
not
an
affiliated.
art, right? And now,
Why
like,
did I get
AAA
this
gaming
link?
companies,
Oh,
they're
it's 'cause
just,
I
like,
clicked the other
studying
one, that's why.
psychology
Okay.
and biology
Then
and
it's fucking bot.
neurology, so that they can handcraft
Oh,
their video
the bot
games
juked
to
you.
just
That's
like,
fucking dumb.
let me see your skull.
No.
Dopamine, 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 dopamine. Buy my stuff.
No,
dopamine,
my channel's called
dopamine.
Trismegistus
Buy my
Games.
stuff. It'll give you more
What in the
dopamine.
world, Evan?
Buy my stuff. Buy my stuff.
I love
Dopamine.
it.
Everyone's
Did you buy
doing
it?
it. It works. It's the problem. It works.
I
That's
feel
what
so full of dopamine. I'm gonna.
the cool thing that like it was an art, right? And now like AAA gaming companies, they're just like studying psychology and biology and neurology so that they can handcraft their video games.
Hey, the
So
dub.
just, like,
I'm in a
let me see
game?
your skull. Dopamine,
Question mark?
Dopamine,
Invest them in a game.
Dopamine. Buy my stuff. Dopamine.
Oh man, we're getting
Dopamine.
shit on.
Buy
Come
my
on, team,
stuff.
bring
It'll
it back.
give you
Bring
more
it back.
dopamine. Buy my stuff. Buy my stuff.
I love it.
Dopamine.
That's my bad. That's my bad for sure.
It works. It's the problem. It works.
I feel so full of
No.
dopamine. I'm gonna buy all those games now.
And you know when it started? It started when games became free to play. They're like, look at our games free now.
I mean,
But cosmetics.
yeah, no, like, to be fair, I feel like free to play was always there. It's just, it got, like, corrupted and co-opted, like, as a.
But that's what allows
get
these
download
companies to like
scheme.
not put in. It's like basically they just release an unfinished game and then slowly release DLC. And it's just finishing the game that they started.
Look, I like.
Back in the
This
day.
is the problem. I like the spirit of early access. I don't like the practice of early access.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, fair.
But it shouldn't be early access for like 2 years after
Damn.
you released your game.
I would feel
Wow.
isn't early access just supposed to be like an extended beta
Oh,
test?
Sammy,
Like,
bomb-ass
betas
smoothie.
are not supposed to be. Beta,
Look,
when you're
this is
doing
all this
beta
man
tests,
feeds
that's like
me.
the end of the
Meat and
development cycle,
potatoes.
not
I
like-
swear to God.
Meat and potatoes.
No, like, I literally have a plate
Like,
with a chunk of
I
meat.
get the intention
and
to
3
get like more hands-on
potatoes.
player feedback, but
There you
it's
go.
like people milk that shit.
It's delicious.
And then never
Minority
give you-
Ball.
Look at Star Citizen. Star
What's
Citizen.
Star
Don't
Citizen?
ever spend
Exactly.
money on Star Citizen. You don't want to know what Star Citizen is entirely. And I'm gonna tell you, it's
Oh
horrible.
my god.
All right,
What?
like
Don't waste
these
the wisdom.
motherfuckers,
Here.
like 14 years ago, were like, "Look, guys, I know
Me
you
and
like
Sam
Eve
will
Online,
subsist
but we're
on
gonna give you the
rice,
best
mixed
goddamn
vegetables,
motherfucking
and
spaceship
what chicken we
that
have
anyone's
left.
ever fucking seen. You're gonna be able to fly the ships, get out of the ships, get on the things. You can do whatever you want. You can live out any like sci-fi fantasy you've ever wanted. Just like give us a few $1 million and we got you. It's gonna be the most advanced, beautiful space sim you've ever fucking played. All right, and they just like do some development for like multiple years, and then they're just like, oh wait. In order to continue funding this game, we're gonna do an early access like test window thing, right, where you can buy in to being able to test the game. And then when you buy in to testing the game, you can like play with all our features and give us feedback, and we'll even like let you get like prototype ships. Where you gotta buy money, gotta buy the prototype ships with real money, and they're not feature complete. So like you could literally be buying a 3D model. What? Okay, and these 3D models were not like $2, $3, $4. They were $400 in some cases. Like we're talking like anywhere from between like the price of an average DLC and like the price of a game console to get some of these features. All right, and they just continued this fucking charade for like 14 years now. All right, and the game's still not even 50% developed. People are still spending money on this.
What is it, Star Citizen?
Star Citizen. It's literally the worst scam in gaming history, but they have not been proven to actually be a scam yet
Oh,
because
yeah,
they are
yeah.
making progress.
Yeah,
It's just
well,
taken
absolutely.
14 years. They've had to rebuild the game like multiple
Man,
times
I get
because they have to redo
slow.
their
I'm
game every
7
every
minutes
like period of
in
time
right
as
now.
gaming advances. So it's like
They're
you know,
always just
yeah, like,
one step behind.
that's the
themselves.
thing. It's like, man, it's literally never gonna happen, but they just keep letting people buy their shit.
Making money.
But like, there's totally possible like a scenario in which if they ever do release the game, like it's a beta test, so none of that shit exists. They could just take your ship out of the game because it didn't pass
Oh,
trials.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It wasn't good for the game.
We can't figure out how to make this ship not crash the game.
So
we
you don't
have
get
to
it
remove
anymore.
it.
Oh, shit,
I'm
shit,
sorry,
shit.
We're not gonna refund you. You should have like read the fine print. Yeah, it's gross.
Wow.
Like, that's what gaming is
Tapped
now.
me up for
It's like
exactly
that
1
and the
minute.
boxes and
What do you mean?
analytics and infinite dopamine grinding.
Oh, my analytics say there's no one
Unless
watching.
you're the weirdo and you just play
Analytics
sports
always say
games
that.
like moi.
That is the infinite, like...
After
That
analytics,
is
though.
the
Literally the
infinite,
only
like,
thing
bro.
that changes about sports games every year is like, alright, so players made trades, so we're gonna make a whole new game that costs $70 again. so you can buy in to get the new roster.
It's like half
But
a new feature.
we're not going to save any of your Ultimate Team stuff. So you have to rebuy all the new
Oh, I
cards that we
loaded
have.
in. Didn't
And
do
the only
anything
way
while
to
we
get
were
a
already
good team
halfway
Ultimate
down. Now I'm
is I spend
fucking on it.
hundreds of dollars on the Ultimate Team.
14 and 3.
That's the biggest. Sports games are the biggest game. Except for UFC. UFC actually doesn't release
Stop
a game.
running in front of me.
They just keep it
Back. Oh.
I'm hyped. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, bro.
It's Black Ops 6 now?
Yeah, it's Black Ops 6. Everybody thinks that's a confirmed name.
Oh, we're fucked now though.
They're gonna release the first announcement of the game.
Fuck, bro. I had
on
old.
the Xbox.
1 second.
Whatever it's called.
It's not bad though. 7 minutes
Look, I
in the
like
B.
Black Ops.
Yeah.
COD as a franchise is also an example. Treyarch is different to a point, but Activision's not. That's the
I
problem.
mean, fair,
Treyarch, like
yeah.
this is the thing. You gotta separate the developer from the publisher to a point.
That's fair. Because they are limited by the public.
Like this like Treyarch's great. They're fantastic. Every game they've made for the most part has been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Activision is a blood-sucking parasite on the industry.
Yes.
So like and now Blizzard Activision, and the two of those forces united at this point. Like I don't know what happened. Like Blizzard was a good company once, Activision was a good company once, and then they just like became evil and then joined forces, and now they've ruined like every franchise I've ever loved. Like I don't know, like bro, I don't know what to do. I'm such an Overwatch grinder, and I literally can't even look at the game anymore. I can't. I can't download any fucking Blizzard game anymore because they ruined all of them. It's so. How do they do that?
Are you a Blizzard fan? This is a Blizzard game.
No, this is Psyonix.
No, this is Epic.
But they're owned by Epic Games now. Oh, don't even. They
He is
Oh,
so.
see, again, here we
This
go.
game-
The publisher versus the developer.
Literally.
Good developer, awesome indie game.
So
Publisher
it's
comes
amazing.
along, scoop developer up, and we're like, oh my god,
We have
developer,
Star
we're gonna
Wars
get
now.
bigger budget, make
Bullshit.
bigger game from great developer, and then publisher just pisses on it.
Literally, Rocket League
And
had a
ruins
whole-
it every
Rocket League
time.
had a whole system
Gaming
called
industry
the
history.
trading system,
In a nutshell.
where you could trade between players with items, and you didn't have to buy skins, you didn't buy anything because they came in crates. But you didn't have to spend money on crates. There was a whole community where you could just trade with people online to get items and give them items, and it's a whole market. And then Epic Games bought up Rocket League. And basically what they did was like, all right, we know that half of our player base is only here because we trade. We're gonna get rid of that and replace it with everybody's favorite thing, the item shop. So we can spend $20 on a skin that used to cost like $1 in the trading currency. And
Sam spent all his time trading.
bro,
like
I
a
literally
baby.
spent like 70 days in Rocket League just trading.
Which
get the
I
stuff
don't get
up.
how you could trade for things better when you had shit.
What do you mean? Just like you like because people like to buy like uncommons because in Rocket League you can get 5 uncommons to make a rare, and 5 rares to make epic, 5 epics to
Really?
get a legendary, 5 legendaries to get a black market. So people would buy your junk and they would give
Fun
you better
fact: I
items,
bought a fancy
so they
mic
could trade up and
to
get-
Yeah.
podcast with,
to get, like, cool, packaging.
and when we recorded the podcast last night, apparently it wasn't the default source, so it just recorded through the onboard webcam mic.
God.
Lol.
You just did that over.
Yeah, literally you start from nothing and you just get a little more. Get a little
Now you
more.
get a mic. I just got a pair of
And you got your shit.
here.
And it's so much fun. It's the most
Yeah.
engaging way to keep people like in your game without even playing the game. It was amazing.
Don't know if I want USB or XLR.
And
I
hackers,
get a sound
which
interface.
Rocket League has never had hackers in its entire existence of being a game
And now it's
until Epic Games bought it. And now all of a sudden, the leaderboards are just hackers. Only hackers. That's it. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm so shit for dying right there.
Call
Holy.
of Duty. I remember the fucking World at War.
Oh, my door's locked.
Today, whenever you want to run
Yeah,
on the
here we
server, you got bitches flying all over the fucking map. You could have never enjoyed anything. That was my first experience with hackers. Was going into
True.
a World at War lobby thinking I'm still like gonna have a classic match and getting sniped from
Yeah, and like
above me.
they'll like change like fog colors and let people just fly and all this stuff.
Oh my god. Well, like that's the thing. Like the gaming has gotten better in some ways, but like it's like a lot very much worse in many other ways. Like it used to be like a lot of like there was a lot of games coming out and a lot of them were garbage, but like right now it's like big games are getting millions of dollars thrown at them and then they're failing because like they don't have a soul.
No soul, no content.
It's just like baffling. Like how do you put that? Like it's almost like it's got like the impulse to make gaming bigger and better every time has just made the budgets bigger and bigger and bigger. So there's more riding on it to make money off of it.
Instead of actually developing a
And
good
then it
quality
just
game.
fails itself. Because
We
they
can
end up
do
becoming
this.
too focused on we need to make the money back. That they put all this shit in there to make sure they get their money back. But they forget to put a game there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck, I'm not gonna lie. If they just put a fucking game there more like every like 1 out of like 3 games I play is just literal like empty garbage.
What was the first video game you fully remember playing? Like you fully enjoyed playing?
Spyro on the game. Good game. Amazing game.
Spyro Cube?
I think the first game I ever got like really well actually now that I'm thinking about it might have been a Pokemon game. I think it was yeah, because that's why I'm obsessed with Blastoise actually. It's the first game I ever really played was Pokemon Blue on a Game Boy Color in the back of my cousin's like trunk while me and my second cousin were just like skipping out on church.
Did you have the attachment where you could hook the little light on the Game Boy Color
Yeah.
to like shine it down on it?
Yeah.
I used to play my Game Boy Color like just next to my lamp, like oh yeah, playing like the first Mario.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing, and then the second thing was a Star Wars Game Boy Advanced game.
What you call it?
Huh?
What about you?
Which one did we play first? Grand Theft Auto 4 or World at War?
Got
you
1
also
minute,
had
team.
PSP, you know, like that shitty stuff.
That was after.
That was after? Then yeah, probably. When did you come around with when I had that PS3?
I want to say it was.
Probably World.
I was gonna say World at War. World at War was probably the first game, and
Yeah,
it was
man,
on the
bro.
Sims PlayStation 3.
There.
Because for me, I wasn't like, I don't know, I was pretty young, but like, my mother didn't really like.
Hold on, we were like what? 7, 8?
I'd say 6 when you started
Because
playing
World at
video
War
games.
came out. And it doesn't.
So we were 5, 6. So we were 6 years old when we got it. And we were just like
That's
there
crazy.
playing that. And me as a young kid, I was like, put face against the screen,
My dad
watching
was-
the loading.
My dad did not let me play Call of Duty when I was fucking 6.
My dad was obsessed with Call of Duty.
My dad
Put the controller
was
in my hand.
obsessed with Call of Duty, but he would not allow me to play Call of Duty because it was M-rated.
Oh my
He
god.
cared about the XRP.
Really?
He cared.
Yeah?
He cared. It took me so long.
It
to
changed
get
so
off
much.
E10, bro.
No.
Really?
Then I'm into teen.
Like-
Finally, we won't let me into M-rated games, and the only way I ended up sneaking into it, all right, because I
Didn't play
fucking
the first few
had
minutes.
this one
That's my
Star
bad.
Wars game. Obsessed with watching him play it, and after a while, like, 'cause I would just sneak watching him, and then I was watching him. Then he made me. He was like, "Yeah, just watch it. It's Star Wars, whatever.
It's Star Wars.
I
Get
guess
it
it's Star
together.
Wars. Like it's different from COD because at least it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's clones. You're shooting bugs. Like,
Yeah.
you're good. All right." And then he was just like, eventually, after me, I begged him long enough. He was just
What are
like,
you
"Fine."
making?
Huh?
Little brother said he's making something.
Oh, fair.
PUBG and Free Fire are the shit everywhere but America.
Yeah.
And I figured out the quality.
No, I'm a professional. You break that shit up in a dollar bill, then you use the dollar bill with it.
You break it and then you roll it. A little instant.
Wow.
With a little stem.
Pounds of muscle.
Two,
And
I need to lose
I need
10
to
pounds.
cut 30. I need to cut down to
Dab
135
time.
so I can fight.
Up stumps.
Oh my god, this man is the stump.
He is the stump. Or maybe we should start calling him the stump.
The stump. The stump.
Called my eyes out for like the rest of the party. You killed one!
Who is they? Well, I asked, of course, me, being a child, I'm like, who's they?
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers were like,
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. Like, hey, we'll tell you that later.
You weren't. You
We'll
were not worried
explain
about
this to
God
you
and His
when
random-
you're older, which I hate that, first off. And the funny part of that is that when I get older, they never explain that. So, like,
We're still waiting for the
I
explanation.
am still waiting for the answer to that question, and this is why.
Homeboy who was
I
teaching
am-
school died a long time ago.
This is who I am. I was convinced I was immortal with magic powers.
Podcast. This has been 3 Men with Socks. Fucking
Get out!
get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck? There's a dress code.
And
It's the simplest dress code. You can literally come in here wearing nothing except for socks, and you would be in dress code. This motherfucker. All right.
Next podcast, you will see us.
Thank you. Good night.
Well, that's pretty much ready to ship out.
There you go.
You killed the other. 2 of them are your parents. There's 3 of you. You killed one. Who is they? Well, I asked, of course, me, being a child, I'm like, who's they?
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers were like,
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. Like, hey, we'll tell you that later.
You weren't. You
We'll
were not worried
explain this
about
to
God and
you
His
when
random-
you're older, which I hate that, first off. And the funny part of that is that when I get older, they never explain that. So, like,
We're still waiting for the
I
explanation.
am still waiting for the answer to that question, and this is why.
Homeboy who was
I
teaching
am-
school died a long time ago.
This is who I am. I was convinced I was immortal with magic powers from the get go, and like I was given Christianity, and I did not. There were holes. I was 6. There were already holes.
There were holes. I was 6. I had to fill those holes. That's what she said.
What the fuck, Colin? This motherfucker. There were holes. I had to fill them. That's what she said.
Nice.
What the fuck? Nice. Oh, I'll be right back.
Yeet.
Oh, wow, my ankles.
What?
Walking on the rocks. Look at that work, folks. No, that's right. You probably got the harder edit. You have the frisbee golf. No, I'm like, I just quickly listened through to see if it said anything overly inappropriate. There's a couple. Those I just don't. So like, it's pretty much done. I mean, that one's gonna need a full. That one needs a full edit because we were just like.
Oh shit, aim, bro.
Yes, and then we also have. I don't even necessarily like this. Like I gotta go through and I gotta edit my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna take my stream off of it, so it's just a podcast. That one doesn't really need the edit. That was just a sit down. It's really gonna be our activity one with the serious editing. The podcasts, I just gotta go through and see. Like, forgot we were podcasting. Mildly offensive. Well, yeah, so actually, he was out of frame 90% of that, but when he came down the stairs with it, he looked at the camera and went, "Where's the box?" No, Colin, I didn't even realize you did that. Last night's podcast, I'm sitting there watching the
No.
Walmart came to Claremont, and everything died.
Fire, water, earth, air. The four nations used to live in harmony until the Fire Nation attacked. Boom, boom, boom.
Walmart is the Fire Nation.
Walmart is the Fire Nation.
And this is 3 News with Socks On. We changed our podcast name.
No, I walked out of my heel, dumbass.
I'm sorry if the audio is bad,
Yeah.
or if the video is bad.
We're recording on the 803
We are
same
literally recording on a phone.
Wait, you're recording
Because-
No, I figure.
Yeah,
43
because we
whatever it's called.
don't know where the GoPro is. We moved.
Yeah!
Woo!
We
did
moved.
move. This is my real apartment.
Yeah.
I was just, you know, existing there.
What a great camera name.
I mean, it works.
You don't have to get any of the photo on the table, you can't even see it.
Yep.
They
That's
can't
great.
show Europe. We'll see Miami.
Miami.
That's what I'm saying, but it's you can't see Europe.
That copyright.
Can you actually copyright that?
I don't know. I'm just
I don't
fucking
think
with
so.
Is anyone are you wearing Rolex? Is anyone wearing any?
No,
Just wearing
bro.
a regular blue shirt.
Okay.
Who's relaxed?
Right. Relax.
We're
I'm
relaxing, yeah.
Yeah, relaxing.
I don't do that, but I'm definitely relaxed out. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Devil worshipper.
Yeah, no.
Smoking the devil's
Evan
lettuce.
literally proof watches the videos with his mom.
Oh my God.
I do. It's funny. She's horrified a good portion of the time. She doesn't understand most of it. She nods her head a lot though, and then she goes, Evan, every time I'm doing drugs or like
Oh my
talking
God.
about them. So like
We're making you proud, Mom.
it's funny. It's
So
funny.
happy.
She loves it. She wants to see the doing things. She doesn't just necessarily always like the things I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yo. So Evan, in that case, let's tell the story about how you fucking did coke off 12 strippers' asses at once, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Yo, Rocket League got a collab with Star Wars.
They do.
What is that?
Basically, you get like a skin, a trail. That's
Nice.
the whole glass.
That
You get two things.
gaming sucks now.
Gaming is we're in the worst state of gaming I've seen in my entire life. It's a bunch of just one click, buy cosmetics, and play the same gameplay loop for like 3 hours. And that's it.
Like literally.
No other content to game.
Like at one point, gaming was just like this fresh, new, always evolving, ever expanding, cool thing that like it was an art, right? And now like AAA gaming companies, they're just like studying psychology and biology and neurology so that they can handcraft their video games to just like, let me see your skull. Dopamine, 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 dopamine. Buy my stuff. Dopamine. Dopamine. Buy my stuff. It'll give you more dopamine. Buy my stuff. Buy my stuff.
I love it.
Everyone's doing it. It works. It's the problem. It works.
I
That's
feel
what it
so
works.
full of dopamine. I'm gonna
Yeah.
buy all those
I
games.
felt
now.
it, Jack
And
Full
you
of
know
it.
when it started? It started when games became free to play. Like, look at our games free now.
I mean,
Buy cosmetics.
yeah, no, like, to be fair, I feel like free to play was always there. It's just, it got, like, corrupted and co-opted, like, as a.
But that's what allows
in
these
download
companies to like
scheme.
not put in. It's like basically they just release an unfinished game and slowly release DLC. And it's just finishing the game that they started with.
Look, I
I
like,
back in the
this
day.
is the problem. I like the spirit of early access. I don't like the practice of early access.
Yeah.
Like,
But it shouldn't be early access for like 2 years after you released your game.
like I would feel like isn't early access just supposed to be like an extended beta test? Like betas are not supposed to be beta. When you're doing beta tests, that's like the end of your development cycle, not like the middle of your development
Yeah.
cycle. Like, I get the like intention to get like more hands-on.
Nice.
No, fucking invisible bitch, bro.
Oops. Dope. Fuck yeah. Yeah, with the video you're gonna get us.
Shit on this whole
phone.
team.
Lol. With the video you're gonna get us from your phone, fucking, we're gonna drop like, we have like 5 content drops that are ready to go.
Team can't die now.
Oh, here
next. Dude, like, come on. No, bro. Team, we can win this. No, fuck, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot I used to do that. That's fine. Well, you ever have like memories of like food you used to make when you're like a really, really poor child? That you completely forgot.
Ate a lot, like cereal, sandwich, and burritos.
I forgot I used to just like get a potato, stab it a couple times, throw it in the microwave, and that's how I made mashed potatoes.
Well,
Or baked potatoes. Lol. God. What the fuck? Now I need
What
a
the
capture
fuck?
card.
Put your life together. Like, I have no idea what this map is based on this picture. Like the screen little cap of it.
Uh-oh. So, hey, that's not bad.
Get some
at all.
water.
Fair. Hey, capture cards aren't bad. Wednesday, June 19th. What the fuck? I cheat. Free delivery on Wednesday. Why Wednesday? Because I got fucking... I don't pay for Prime anymore, so they're like, go fuck yourself. Damn. Let me just get that. Wow. I wonder. Well, I really endlessly find it funny that I get to play Black Ops 6 for free.
Well, literally though.
Like, I cannot believe they put that shit on Game Pass. It's so fucking funny. List of phone call. The question is, what is even good?
Like Granny, they ain't giving to the students. They gonna mail them. No mames, way! Oh my god, they're all here.
Wow, that's not inspiring.
Oh my god, could I hit a fucking shot? Pathetic. Oh my god. No, I'm all.
Well,
Ooh, that's good. That's it.
damn. Hmm.